Yes, today we are starting a brand new story on the episode app. This one I have been really excited to do. It's called Stay the Night by the amazing author Earl Grey T. If you have not read Earl Grey T's stories before, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because they wrote I Married a Millionaire, which I covered on my channel before, which let me tell you, that story was so good. I covered it like a year ago from when this, little over maybe like a year and a half ago from when this video right now is going out. And it was one of my absolute all-time favorite stories to read. The writing was impeccable and the artwork, oh my goodness, y'all, the artwork is gorgeous. And there is artwork in this story, which I am so excited to see. But let's just dive into this description real quick. When Camden learns that the girl who just moved in is the answer to his insomnia, he resolves to sleep with her. Will she stay the night? I'm not entirely certain, but based off the artwork we can already see, I think we're going to be spending the night with Camden if I have a say-so about this. But I hope you guys are excited. Please go follow the amazing author. I will link their social media, Instagram, in my description box down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Go read Earl Grey T's amazing stories on the episode app. And without further ado, let's start the drama. Also, before we start, do note that re-uploading this story onto YouTube or other platforms is prohibited besides screenshots and things. There's a little warning at the beginning of the story, but I did get permission from the author, so no, I'm not doing this without any permission. I have permission from the author, but without further ado, let's begin. Every night is a feudal battle. 12 morphs into 1, then 3, then 5. I'll fall asleep in a minute, maybe 10, an hour, anytime now. Damn, it's torturous how long the nights are. Oh, Camden, trust me, sweetie, I know. Sometimes it's rough. I familiarize myself with every crack on my ceiling, every whirring sound from the AC, the ominous tick-tock of the clock counting down to the end of my misery. We've all been there. I can't even imagine. See, I have trouble falling asleep. I can fall asleep eventually, and then I'll sleep for like 8 hours straight, but I don't have like insomnia, but oh, I can only imagine that roughness. I can't sleep no matter how hard I try. I just can't. So I choose not to. Okay, so we had a little customization. You can customize the character, but I leave him as the author intended because there wasn't a little pop-up that said that the art scenes are going to reference his original appearance. So who made it a rule that nights were meant for resting? That nights were supposed to be so, oh, he's out here getting his life. He's partying. The girl in the back, she's really having the time of her life up there. Oh, I was never one to follow the rules. Oh, he's doing something all right. If I can't be at peace, I'll gladly fling myself into the chaos. I turn my apartment into a haven for night crawlers like me where there are no rules. I just think of like the new song by Miley Cyrus, Nightcrawler, right now. I'm just playing in the scene. The Night Society, they call it. Oh, okay. He's doing things only after I'm deliriously intoxicated. Only after I've ridden out a high that has me weary down to the core of my being. Can I finally? Young Master Camden. Oh, he's rich. He's not just like, I got money, I have this apartment. Oh, he's rich. It's time to wake up now. Okay, Alfred. F. I'm here to escort you to your mother's luncheon this afternoon, the one you promised to attend in return for that Porsche. Okay. Morning, Alfred. Morning, Batman. Do you have to do this every time Alfred comes around in the morning? He's your family's butler and his name is Alfred. Just try and stop me. Good morning, Miss Valeria. I chanced upon the state of your laundry on my way in. Should I contact Bordel to order some new ones? Someone got a little rough last night. We had some tea spilled. It's fine. I'll have my show first stop. Oh, she's got money too. See you tonight, babe. Okay, so they're all really out here. And you miss... Oh, I'll shut myself out. Please at least allow me to call a cab for you. Can we have a moment of appreciation for Alfred right here, right now? Alfred is so supportive. He's not saying anything. He's just like, can I help you guys? It's my job to clean up after the Aldridge family after all. In the meantime... Young Master Camden, Miss Aldridge hates to be kept waiting. Here's your coffee with 3 extra shots of espresso. He's going to need it. Oh, look at him with his little shirt down. Why do you do this to yourself, young master? It's funny how you make it sound like I have a choice. I don't suppose anyone forced you to entertain your friends every night. I don't entertain them. I simply open up my apartment to them and they make my long nights bearable in return. How did the last appointment with Dr. Furman go? He said that if he were to increase the dosage anymore, he'd have his license revoked. Oh, young master, when was the last time you had a good night's sleep? The dosage? The last time? Okay, so we're getting a flashback scene. He sees the moon. I'll stay beside you until you fall asleep every night. Okay, who's this? I promise. Under the moonlight and the warm embrace of a liar. What's that? It's nothing. Oh, okay, so something's going wrong in the past. What's this luncheon for anyway? It's the annual Aldridge Foundation luncheon where the Aldridge Scholarship is awarded. Your mother is the head of the selection committee. I hear that this year's Aldridge Scholar is remarkable. Okay, so wait, is this us? So what's your name? You can leave it as Luna. We're going to leave it as Luna. Again, we're leaving it as the author intended. Mom, we're running late. Okay, so is this that you heard that, honey? She was talking about you. Excuse me, I was ready hours ago. She was talking about you. Mums, please. Oh, how adorable. We cannot be late for the luncheon, especially not when I'm the one receiving the scholarship. Okay, our girl Luna's over here. She's the one getting the scholarship. Slay me, sis. We're so proud of you, sweetie. You've worked so hard for this. Oh, I love her parents. Han, are you done? Coming. What's taking my brother so long? Wait for him patiently. Maybe I'm just bad like that. I'm so patient sometimes. I'm overly patient, to be honest. At times, not every time. I'm here. A luncheon full of wealthy ladies. I have to impress my future music. I'm so not gonna miss this when I move out. That's what they all say, but then you kind of do. Okay, so this is the big luncheon. Thank you all for attending the Aldridge Foundation luncheon today. I'd like to invite the recipient of this year's scholarship to say a few words. Miss Luna Davis Yang, please. Okay, I'm gonna give a little clap too. Told you we make it with plenty of time to spare. What was Luna worried about? Okay, so here's our speech. Now, how should I do my thank you speech? We're gonna thank our family. Firstly, I'd like to thank my mothers and my brother. I couldn't have done this without their support. Oh dear, Mrs. Aldridge looks pissed. Who cares? That's our daughter. Everything that I've done is in their honor today, especially. I hope I've done them proud. Of course, we're proud of you, silly baby. What are you talking about? That's our daughter up there. Oh, Mrs. Aldridge is pissed. My name is Luna Davis Yang. I was 6 when my mothers warmly welcomed me into their home. See, I'm glad we did for our parents. These 14 years have been filled with a lifetime of happy memories. We're not the most well-to-do, but my mothers did everything they could to provide for us. I swore that when I grew up, I'd repay their kindness and be less of a burden to them. Okay, at 14 years later, and I've finally done it. With the Aldridge Scholarship, I can finally enroll into the prestigious Yale and graduate with the highest honors. I have my whole life planned out perfectly. Luna Davis saying nothing is going to stand in your way. Oh dear, it's already begun. Everyone has already gathered outside. Well, better never than late. Young Master Camden. He was ready to dip. He's like, peace out. I don't see a point of me being here. That wide star-eyed scholar had to beat the odds of 1 to 1,000 just to be awarded the fancy scholarship. Yet here I am with everything they want and more because I was lucky enough to be born in Aldridge. It's just my mother's way of showing yet again how undeserving I am. Ooh. Please just wait here while I inform Mrs. Aldridge of your arrival. Okay, so there's a bit of you're killing me, Alfred. I believe I'm dealing with no more damage than your hangover, young master. I mean, can we take a moment? He is a snack. He is a snack on a platter. Also, I believe you're missing a few buttons. Please fix that while I go look for your mother. Honestly, Alfred, I love you, but he's fine without the buttons. It's okay. It's fine. Thank you. Miss Aldridge was pissed when we were not thanking her first. Congratulations, Miss Davis Yang. My name is Steph. I'm Mrs. Aldridge's personal secretary. She'd like to personally congratulate you in private. She's waiting for you in the orchid room. Oh, sure, where's the orchid room? She left without me. Try to get her attention. Find the room herself. We got this. I guess I'm supposed to show myself there. I hope we found this. I probably should have stopped her, but knowing me, I wouldn't even stop her. So I'd be like, okay. I hate showing up for pretentious events like these. I hate the stifling buttons, and I hate it even more that I sold myself out for a car. But it's a very sexy Porsche with its streamlined bodywork. Without rush when I step on the gas, nothing comes close. He wanted his car, and can we blame him? Okay, so are we gonna meet? Are we gonna make eye contact? Orchid room. I'm ready for the meeting to begin. Is she gonna run into him? She ran into him. Sorry, I wasn't looking. She ran into that hard, chiseled abs and chest. Oh, this is the meeting. Okay. Okay, go follow this amazing artist. Okay, look at this art. It's beautiful. They had their first meeting. He's looking down on her. This is the art. It's so good. This is the best artwork I've seen in any of my episode stories. It's from Earl T and their artist. Amazing. Dark eyes bored into mine and I couldn't look away. I found myself staring at the owner of the very chiseled chest that I just bumped into. To say that he was an attractive man would be an understatement. She shook, and I want his reaction. What's his reaction going to be? He was perfect in every possible sense. His features looked as if they were perfectly carved, and his tousled hair had strands falling perfectly into place. Okay. So we see her reaction. She is all about him. Deliberate or not, the few buttons he missed provided a tantalizing glimpse that was just enough to leave you wanting more. She's hungry. She wants that snack. Miss Thing. She forgot all about the orchid room, but there was something else about him that had me captivated. And what is that, Luna? I barely knew him, but there was a sad longing in his eyes that had my heart aching for him. There was an unexplainable pull towards him, and I yearned to run my thumb under those tired eyes of his. Okay, so she gets a little sense of what's going on. They have a spark. They have such a spark. Are you alright? She's... Okay, so this is what I want to see. No. It's... Camden, wait for me. Oh my gosh, it's the girl that whistling on his... My father used to sing me a lullaby for sleep. Shall I sing one for you? I'll stay beside you until you fall asleep every night. I promise. Oh no, oh my gosh. Oh no, it's her. Oh dear. Okay, so someone passed. There's no mistaking it. Her hair, those piercing eyes, it's Luna, I'm sure of it. Luna? My heart did a little squeeze. I've never seen this man before in my life. I mean, I definitely remember someone like him. But why does his voice sound so familiar, and the way he said my name, it's compelling almost. Yep, that's me. Do I know you? But that's impossible. That child is dead. What? Wait, what? How is it possible for two different people to look exactly the same and have the same name? Oh, hold up. Wait. That child is dead? Dead? Oh, I'm intrigued. Oh my goodness. Why is he still staring at me like that? Oh, sis, I'd be staring too. Mrs. Aldridge is waiting for me. Well, if you're not hurt anywhere, I should really be on my way now. Oh. Oh no. Is there a blackout? Who turned off the lights? I could feel my heart thundering wildly in my chest. All the air was knocked out of my lungs as I struggled to breathe. For reasons unknown to me, I always had a fear of the dark. It suffocated me. It had me crippled with fear. I can't believe my mother chose an inferior place like this for her luncheon. What the? Help! She was shaking uncontrollably in my arms as she clenched onto my jacket as if her life depended on it. Hey, are you alright? Help! Are you hurt anywhere? Should I call for someone? No, I'm just scared. What should I do? Oh, the lights are back on. Hey, it's okay now. Breathe. I can't. Look at me. I can't. Oh, poor thing. He tilted my chin and forced me to look at him. And on his command, I took a deep breath in, out, then released it. There you go. I slowly came to my senses as I realized the room was now lit. Did I just leap into the arms of a complete stranger? Well, we don't know that, sis. It might be a stranger, it might not. Oh. Oh dear. Oh. I'm sorry. I really am. What the F? Alfred, young Master Camden, were you affected by the blackouts? Alfred walks in, he's probably like, what are you doing? It seems a switch. Can we take a moment? He hasn't even been like, are you okay? And so did you. F. Rest assured your mother will be sending a strongly worded letter to the management to express her disappointment. Young Master Camden? Who was that? Okay, so finally the orchid room. I can't believe the journey it took to get here. I can't either. We went through a whole wide range of emotions on the way. I'll have the letter sent out to the management immediately. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mrs. Aldridge. Please take a seat, Luna. Miss Aldridge may have a smile on her face, but she clearly annoyed. She didn't even acknowledge my apology. I'm gonna explain what happened. I bumped into someone on the way back there. It was a blackout. I'm not interested. Please just take a seat so we can stop wasting everyone's time. Excuse you. Someone salty? I make it a point to get to know the Aldridge scholar better. After all, we will be spending $1 million on you. My mother say I'm an open book. Feel free to ask me anything. So you were adopted at 6. Do you have any memories of what happened before that time? Not really, it's pretty hazy. It's the reason why I had a late start in life. After all, I'm supposed to be in my 2nd year of college. But I refuse to use it as an excuse. It only serves to motivate me more. You can skip the pretentious speech, darling. You've already gotten the scholarship. Oh, okay, Genesis. Since that's your name, I'm going to call you Mrs. Aldridge anymore. Genesis, you're going to act like this. We were talking about your past. You're a spitting image of her. Why is she a spitting image of her? Why is she so interested in my past? I suppose my parents must be pretty desperate to leave me at an orphanage. I tend to get this unbearable headache when I think about the past, so I try not to. I guess it's just a coincidence. So I trust that everything is going well with your admission application. Yep, all that's left is my dorm room arrangement. I've been having some issues with that. Dorm room? Aldridge scholars don't live in dorms. Okay, I'll accept this, Genesis. The scholarship provides for your housing needs. You can easily rent any apartment of your choice. A penthouse if you want. That's true, but I don't see a need for that, especially if I can put that money to better use. I just need a place to lay my head at night. There's no need for it to be too fancy. If only Camden could be half as considerate as her. I had to purchase a Porsche for him to attend today's luncheon, but he's nowhere in sight. Wait a minute, you don't have anywhere to live yet. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Maybe a good influence in his life is what he needs. I have a little proposal for you. Consider it a side deal to the scholarship. Okay, Genesis is flipping on me. We're switches here. She's gonna switch. How would you like a fully furnished room that's located just a stone's throw away from Yale? There's even a gym and pool, any facility your heart desires. That sounds amazing, but the rent must be crazy expensive. I'll gladly charge you whatever the dorm is charging you. Oh, I can't possibly accept your offer. Of course, you'd have to work for it. What do I have to do? You'll have to babysit my son. Her son. And here he is, the man himself found it. Oh, we found something, all right. Knock, knock. That must be him. Come in. I'm ready for the meeting again. Surprise! And here is her snack. Okay, so that is the end of the first chapter. Can we talk about how good that was? I don't know about y'all, but I'm loving this story. The writing is amazing. I love the characters. There's already a plot point, a little plot twist, if you will, a little mystery that I'm so curious about with the whole Luna and the dead girl plotline. What? I need to figure that out. I love the characters again. So, and we're going to be dorming up and supposedly the place with Camden. So we're going to see what happens there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please, please, please go follow the amazing author Earl Grey T. Their Instagram is linked in my description box down below. Please go read their stories on the episode app. Support them with the little gem options they put in there. Please support an amazing author like this. It is impeccable. And of course, go follow the artist as well because those art scenes are absolutely gorgeous. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the chapter and the story so far. But thank you so much for watching as always, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much again, everyone. Bye.